Hey, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Chastity. Here I kind of just talk about whatever I find interesting this week. And before I really start, I really want to apologize for this lighting. I wasn't actually planning on filming a video. This is just something that, like, I keep seeing it and it keeps bugging me, especially because this woman is involved. And I'm not a fan of hers. I have liked some of the things she's done. It's This whole situation is just, it bugs me. And so I decided to get on here and talk about it with somebody that's not my mom for once in a while, because I keep bugging her by going upstairs in her room talking about things she does not care about. So at the time of filming this video, that orange Cheeto in office has tested positive for COVID. And since it's happened, in particular, I've seen a lot of black people dance around in respectability politics and kind of are wishing him the best and will have him in their prayers. And I want to start by saying that respectability politics does nothing for us as a community. It is okay to not have people in your prayers, all right? You're not a bad you're not a bad person by simply not caring. Simply not. I'm not asking you to pull out the voodoo. I'm asking you to see the news and keep it pushing. That's it. That's simple. Because this thing of being the bigger person in the midst of racism don't do much for us. It truly, truly, honestly doesn't. Again, I'm not asking you to, take shots. I'm not asking you to have a little countdown party until Trump dies. I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking for you to see the news and keep it pushing. Because you trying to be this amazing person and pray for this man. Like, he's not terrorizing us. Like, this man, I'm getting ahead of myself. So it sparked this. And one of the people who, had Trump in their prayers was the director, Ava DuVernay. Now, I do not like speaking bad on other black women, nor do I like dragging other black women. But sometimes you need to have a stern talking to another black woman. And I think this is Ava's moment. We all, let's talk to Ava, because this is real concerning. Ava took the whole, I'm praying for him. I know he's a white supremacist, but like, no one deserves this. Okay, guys? And she was dragged. Not dragged, but dragged. It's just very much so like, I think where everyone's coming from is it doesn't make sense to me to have someone in my prayers who did this to themselves. This is a man that called it a hoax, that said this was fake, that walks around with no mask, who is constantly surrounded by people. A lot of those people who they themselves tested positive. This man has been playing in God's face this whole time. All right, that orange Cheeto said this disease, this virus, can't touch me, and he got touched. That's simply what it is. He was playing in a virus face, and she bit. She bit him. It makes no sense to me to pray for somebody who had this coming. Again, he did everything you were not supposed to do to get a virus. And I'm supposed to pray for him? He's where my prayers need to be. Not the hundreds of thousands of people who've lost loved ones because of this man's negligence. I'm supposed to feel bad for the man that had no reason to get it. That the majority of the people who've lost their lives are black and brown people, because they're the ones doing the jobs no one wants to do, the jobs that have to stay open. I'm sorry, Ava. I don't feel bad for this man. Do I wish death on him? I mean, like, no. no one should die, I guess. But if it happens too, well, what did you expect? You played in a virus face. So, Miss Ava got dragged up and down the timeline. Was it like yesterday or the day before yesterday? Miss Ava DuVernay, every once in a while, tweets questionable things. And I feel like this whole situations like this is the reason why people like Ava should not run their own Twitters. They need a publicist, an intern, somebody that releases automated stuff, because having access to people like this never turns out good. We see everything with J.K. Rowling's and the dumpster fire that is. There are just some people that we just shouldn't have access to. There's just some people we should not have access to. And I feel like writers, directors, people who usually are not seen or heard, we don't see and hear from you for a reason. There's a reason why everything you do is in the background of things and not up front. Because then when y'all speak directly to other human beings, you get dragged. And I feel like this is a great example of that. Where Ava has done some good work. She did some bad stuff. We are not going to talk about that one movie. We're not. We're gonna move past it. We're moving around it. I'm not doing this with y'all. Having access to people like Ava can sometimes be a blessing, but it's also a really big curse. It's a bad curse. I know some people feel bad about maybe, because I don't want to say dragging. No one is dragging Ava. We're just explaining to her why this is unnecessary. But I know some people do feel bad because, again, Ava directed the 13th, as well as, the movie, the documentary for the Exonerated. But it's like, no one is above critique. And I feel like this is just Ava's moment of being critiqued because we have too much access to Ava. I feel like maybe it's time we take a little break. Because I think this is what happens sometimes with celebrities and people who are in the limelight. Y'all need to take, like, regular people take breaks from social media. But y'all especially need to take breaks from social media. Because some of y'all just get a little too comfortable. Twitter is not your diary. Okay? You are speaking to people. People can see your tweets. People can drag you for your tweets. And Ava, okay. Let's move past this. I'm going to move past this. I will come back to this, but I'll move past it. So earlier today, Trump had tweeted some bullshit. Like always. Like always. So the Orange Cheeto had tweeted, "I will be leaving the great Walter Reed Medical Center today at 6:30 p.m. Feeling really good, unfortunately. Don't be afraid of COVID. Don't let it dominate your life. We have developed under this hell site some really great drugs and knowledge. I feel better than I did 20 years ago." This is propaganda. I want you to know this man tweeted propaganda. Pure propaganda. So then, Ava tweeted, after praying for this man, you wanted his full recovery, well, you got it. You said, "I hope this man gets better," and he felt better, now he's tweeting nonsense. Careful what you wish for. So Ava tweeted, quoting him, "Don't be afraid of COVID. He dares to say to those of us who have lost loved ones to COVID, this man is evil." And I guess she started getting some heat, like of course she was going to. So then she replies to her own tweet. So she originally tweeted this, which she then retweeted, but then took out the woman's name. To Kenzie Clark of Vogue magazine. "Plus all who tried to ridicule me for stating I don't wish death upon anyone. I feel Feel free to spend your time and energy spirit wishing for someone's death. I won't. Rage, criticism, justice work can be done without soiling one's soul, karma, and mind. I find it really interesting that Miss Ava had tagged this woman's place of employment instead of adding her. You won't wish death on a racist, but you would wish unemployment to Black women. Because that's what you were doing by adding Vogue, the place she works at. You clearly wanted this woman to be reprimanded and or fired for this behavior you seem so bad. You feel is so bad. You would wish a woman in the middle of a pandemic to lose her job, the way she pays her bills, her medical insurance during a pandemic, but just not having a racist in your prayers is, you see how that don't make sense. That tweet she ended up deleting, and then she ended up retweeting that in the replies just without a Kenzie Clark at Vogue, because she got dragged for that. And I'm just like, celebrities need to stop being on social media if they cannot take criticism. You're being criticized for what you said. You said something that a lot of people do not agree with, because again, Christianity has swallowed y'all up. Feeling like because of Christianity you need to treat your oppressors good gets you nowhere. Treating the people who keep you down good does not help you get up. Again, respectability, we as a community, we have to give rid of respectability politics. It doesn't do anything for us. What does treating the oppressor nice do? It's done nothing, okay? It's done nothing. Listen, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Christianity done swallowed your brains up, because this is unnecessary. Ava, really? Like, you didn't, like, you don't see the hypocrisy of you trying to get this. You added her place of employment for a reason. You did. Why? Why would you add her job, not her? You're not slick. You're not sly. We see what you're trying to do. You're trying to get someone fired. Like, again, no one is asking Ava to sit around a cauldron, do a little voodoo witchcraft to get this man killed. No one's asking for that. We are just asking for you not to publicly wish him well. That's it. That is all we're asking for. We are not asking for you to hold a party. The Trump finna die party, did nobody ask. Nobody asked. We just want you to not publicly say, I hope you get better. Get better to do what? Continue to terrorize us. Continue. That's it. Ava, we're not asking for too much. Also, like, I just want to say that Ava went on a rampage of blocking Black people. It's funny. She blocked so many Black people in a span of 24 hours. She was left, right, everybody's finna get blocked. It was insane. Because Black Twitter has been on Ava's neck for the past 48 hours. It's been a cold day for her. And I don't really feel that bad. Because again, publicly hoping he gets better, what does that do for you? She says, I'm not a bad person, while trying to get... That's what blows my mind. You are above wishing this man death, but you are not above getting a Black woman fired. Do you see how that don't make sense? Like, you added her place of employment because you wanted something to happen to her, because you couldn't take a critique. You are a director. Your movies get critiqued all the time, but it's couple 125 characters too high for you. Okay, I'm done. I really didn't even want to talk about this for this long. Thanks for watching again. So sorry for the lighting. This video was not planned. This was not supposed to happen. I just wanted to ramble for a little bit about this topic. Thank you for watching. Tell me how you feel about this whole Ava DuVernay situation. Do you feel like it was perfectly fine for her to wish him good health? Or are you like me where it's like you didn't have to really say anything? You could have just moved on with your life. So, anyways, thank you for watching my video. If you made it this far, thank you. Like, really, like, shout out to you. See you guys next time. All right.